Good morning, everyone. I know I'm a little dark with the light behind me. Thanks for joining me. I'm so glad you're here. I shared my playlist in our chat. I'm on location, as they say. So not from my same place. Might be okay that you don't see my face, we just see the shapes of the postures today. Again, take a couple moments to pull up your playlist. Lovely to see some familiar names, some laughs from the past. So glad you're here with me. Go ahead and pull up that playlist that I shared in the chat, and we can maybe listen to the same music together as we move and breathe in our yoga practice. If you'd like to join me, let's begin in 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to encourage extended child's pose today. As always, if that doesn't serve you, find the posture that will. Extended child's pose typically is big toes together to touch, knees wide on the mat, and forehead surrendered down, arms extended forward if it feels okay for you, or maybe reaching the arms back. The traditional child's pose feels better, bringing the knees together, surrendering the forehead down, and reaching the fingertips towards the back of your space. We take these couple moments at the beginning of class to humble ourselves on our mat. Maybe humbling ourselves a little more in our lives. And then right away, draw upon the magic of the breath as you lengthen out those inhales and exhales. Allowing your body to release and let go whatever might be filling up that mind space today. Whatever might not serve you in your practice. A couple open mouth exhales. Let it go. As you slowly invite yourself into your yoga practice today, take a couple of moments to find some small movements in this first posture. I always encourage you to use the breath as a scanner, noticing how your body feels today, noticing where you might feel tight or tense. See if you can send your breath into that space. And just a reminder that this first posture is a launching pad for your practice, and it's a place that sometimes we need to come back to during our practice. So if you find your mind wandering, or your body not cooperating with you today during practice, come right back to this, hit reset, and join in when you're ready. Take a big breath in. As you exhale that breath out, let's climb onto all fours. Spreading the fingers nice and wide, maybe kicking it out just a little bit. Stacking the joints in the arms, knees are below the hips. Drop the belly, bring the gaze forward. And slowly round the spine, bring the ears to the biceps. Keeping the eyes open or closing the eyes, begin to cycle through your cats and cows, moving with your breath. Paying attention to how that low back feels today. And you notice how the shoulders feel, maybe holding that cat. Holding the cat is where you're at. Consider coming up onto your fingertips, really pressing the floor away and working the upper shoulders towards this end. Breath in, all meet hands flat on the mat. If you're ready for a little wrist warm up, let's flip all 10 fingers to face the back of the mat. Too much, always be mindful just to flip them to the sides. Just holding here, this might be enough of a stretch. If you need just a little more, just press your hips a little closer to your heels. I'm barely moving and I'm already getting that stretch in the forearms. You know, if you already have a wrist injury, to be very gentle here. And sometimes it feels good to cycle through some cats and cows. See how that feels. Flipping the fingertips back over. Let's turn the right palm to face up, fingertips towards the knees. And again, just move your hips a little closer to your heels. Warm up the wrist on the right side or the left, whatever you've chosen to do first. Flip it, try the other side. And then meeting in tabletop position. Your next inhale, reach your right fingertips to the sky, a little wrist circle, a little fist circle. Inhale, open up. Exhale, thread the needle. Right hand comes underneath the left armpit. Sink your right ear to the mat. You'll know right away if that's too much in your neck. Maybe forehead to the mat. Maybe for those of you who have a bolster or a pillow or a block, that helps you adjust in this needle threading. And for those of you with a little extra flare, half bind, kicking leg out, whatever feels good. Close your eyes and breathe. Let's all meet, left hand on the mat. Your next inhale, right arm high. And right hand comes back to the mat. Roll up those shoulders. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, left arm up, wrist circle, fist circle. Inhale up, thread the needle the other direction. And making those adjustments just as you did on the other side. Maybe forehead comes to the mat instead of the ear. Maybe you find that half bind, leg kick. Take a couple breaths here. Enjoy the twist. Right hand meets on the mat, pressing mat away. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Exhale, hand to the floor. Go ahead and curl your toes under hips to the heels. You feel okay here, maybe come to sitting on your heels. Those of you with that plantar fasciitis, any kind of issues with finances might not feel so good, so don't do it. Hands to the floor, joint stack, knees off the mat. Take a breath in. You can hold here or transition right into your downward facing dog. Finding your breath. If you're hovering, hollow out that belly. And then meeting downward facing dog. And walk that dog out right away. First down dog of the practice. For many of you, like me, first down dog of the day. Breathe. And then sink both heels toward the floor. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Try to shift the weight a little bit more toward the thumb and the pointer finger, the L of the hand. Take a moment, nod the head, yes. And look right, left. Your next inhale brings you forward into high plank. Exhale, presses back down, down. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. One more time, bring it on forward. Press it on back. Take your feet a little wider than hips width distance, bend the knees, heels will come up and walk your hands back towards your feet. Let's take that ragdoll pose, heavy head, opposite hand to opposite bicep. Maybe you need to take the stance even wider. I'm gonna turn and face you for this. And in that top half of your body, be heavy, little bend in the knees. Nodding the head, yes. And looking right, left as you shake the head, no. Relax through the shoulders. Take a big breath in, swing your body to the right. And let your left elbow begin to lift you up and over. Let's move through this sundial on this beautiful sunshiny day. And let your right elbow complete the circle, turning the body. Coming through center, little bend in the knees. Let's do that 2 more times in this direction. All the way to the top, reach. And right elbow completes the circle. One more time, reach at the top, breathe. And right elbow completes the circle. Meeting in that forward fold switch. Take your opposite arm on top, shrug the shoulders a little bit. Notice how the hamstrings feel. Really root down to the feet. Be mindful that the feet are parallel. Inhale, swing to the left and let the right elbow begin to draw the circle. Reaching at the top. Left elbow completes the circle. Little bend in the knees. Now I may be moving through my circle a little faster or maybe a little slower than you. Find your sundial movement. Breathing and stretching, maybe making that circle a little bigger this last time through. Drop the arms, steady head. Slowly roll up, little bend in the knees, fingertips track along the legs. Give your shoulders a roll up at the top. Oh yes. Roll the shoulders in the opposite direction. Take a breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, travel to the top of your space, hands in prayer position at heart center. Again, I'm going to turn and face you. Eyes closed. Take a moment to rock back and forth on the feet. Really plant your roots. Maybe embrace a little of that body swing. And then once you feel those feet firmly plant, take the breath into the thighs, belly, relax the shoulders. Hands meet in prayer position at heart center. Feel yourself grow just a little bit taller. Forward just a little bit brighter. And as we check in with ourselves, we can fire up the breath. Maybe take a moment to set a dedication or intention for your practice today. Exhaling it out with your next breath. Bring your arms down to your sides, wiggle out those fingers, roll out those wrists, see what your body might need right here. Palms face the front of your space. Inhale, sweep your biceps up, see your thumbs up and overhead. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale will bring you into a halfway lift. Exhale, we'll fold you a little bend in the knees, gaze in toward the belly button. Inhale, reverse. And prayer to the heart. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, sweep up, open up. Exhale, fold forward, lead with the heart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it up again. Inhale, reverse, sweep it up. And prayer to the heart. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, high plank and hold. Breathe. Keeping your feet hips width distance without joints being stacked. Just rock your heels to the right. Yeah. So both my feet are on the floor. Yeah. And come back to the center and rock your feet to the left. Feel that a little more in the obliques. Take a big breath in. Exhale, glide back, downward facing dog. Walk your hands a little closer to your toes. Breathe into your shoulders. Inhale, right toes reach up nice and high. Exhale, take your right foot behind your left. Bend your knees. Begin to walk your hands back towards your feet. Come into that funky forward fold. You got a block, a bolster, a water bottle. I'm going to encourage you to use it. Walk your hands off to the right as you dip your hips a little further to the left. Breathing into the IT band of that back leg. Opposite side. Hands come back to the floor, bend the knees, walk the hands forward, inhale, right leg high, and right foot meets the left. Good, windshield wiper the heels from one back corner to the next. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, go ahead and step that left foot behind the right, bend the knees, walk the hands back into that forward fold again. Let the head be heavy so you can really breathe into the back of the legs, bending the knees for less intensity, straighten the legs for a little more. Walk your hands off to the left as you dip the hips to the right. Counter stretch to the side. Take it back to the center, bend the knees, climb forward, inhale, left toes high, and left foot meets the right. Take a moment to marinate in your down dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, bring the gaze to your hands. Exhale, bend your knees and step or jump your feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse, sweep it up. See your thumbs up and overhead. Slide that prayer into your heart. Woo. Take a breath in through your nose. Exhale it out through the mouth. Seal the lips. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, high plank, hold, feet hips width distance. Rock your heels to the right. Take it back to the center. Rock your heels to the left. Take it back to the center. Hold here, glide into down dog, or if you're ready for your traditional chaturanga, lowering down halfway, coming into upward facing dog or low cobra. Gathering in down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Hands a little closer to the toes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Right toes reach up nice and high to the sky. Bend knee, flex foot, reach toward left glute, circle out ankle. Inhale, right leg reaches up high. Exhale, bend your right knee, sweep your foot between your hands. Back knee comes down for the modification. Otherwise, back toes are curled under, feet are on your train tracks. Deep lunge. Take a big breath in. Go ahead, stack your shoulders over your hips. Hands to the hips. Find your nice shape with your legs. Being mindful that that knee is not over your toes, but stacked over the ankle or behind. Each exhale, allowing you to get a little deeper in your crescent lunge legs. But as you get deeper, maybe you need to move your right toes further forward. Breathe into that hip flexor. Again, modification, back knee down. Breathe. Still getting that beautiful stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, add the arms. Inhale, reach up. Biceps next to the ears, unless your shoulders are tight. And just take the arms a little further away so you're able to open up. Relax your shoulders down your back. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Let's turn our palms to face the back of your space. Take an inhale and let's find the airplane arms. Little hinge at the hip. So crown of the head to the back heel. One long line. Yeah. Fingertips reaching away from the shoulders towards your back heel. Shine heart. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Sweep those arms up. Bring your gaze up. See how that messes with your balance. Exhale. Hands come down to frame the foot. Quietly step your right foot back to meet your left. Moving through your variation of chaturanga, low cobra, yogi push-up, down, down, throw together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's try that on the other side. Inhale, left leg high, bend knees, flex foot, circle up that ankle. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend knees, sweep foot between your hands. Now we're going to find that deep lunge on the other side. Take a look back. Make sure your feet are not a tightrope. And then stack your shoulders over your hips. Breathing into your right hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale, relax your jaw. Inhale. Exhale. And as you begin to sink deeper into that front knee, be not mindful, knee over ankle or behind your back of the toes. Reaching the arms to the sky, melting your shoulders down the back. Find your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Turn your palms to the back of your space and begin to transition into your airplane arms once again. Reaching your fingertips away from your ears towards your back heel. Long line in front of the head to that back heel. Breathe. Hold 3. Hold 2. Inhale, sweep the arms up, maybe take the gaze with it, see how that feels. Exhale, hands come down to frame your foot. Left foot meets your right. Chaturanga if you like. Moving with control. Paying attention to how your body feels as you move through these postures. Also being mindful of the transitions between postures. It's part of the posture, the asana of your practice too. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gaze to your hands. Exhale, bend your knees, step your feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse. Let your prayer come to the heart. Slowly, as the prayer comes to the heart, shift your weight of your heels, lift up your toes, and then begin to bend your knees. Try to keep a nice long line from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Lose the duck boat. If your toes are up, set the toes back down, sit a little lower. Begin to feel those lower abdominal muscles activate as you sit lower. Take a look. Make sure that your knees aren't too far over your toes. Maybe you need to sit back a little further. Yeah, so maybe you need to come up, relax the shoulders. Try it again. Breathe. 3. Breathe. 2. Add the arms, reach them forward. Plug the shoulders into their sockets. Reach your biceps to the sky, sit lower, hold 3, 2, 1. Straighten up, palms meet, breath in. Exhale, prayer comes through the heart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump it back. Chaturanga. Down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, right leg high. Bend your knees, sweep your foot between your hands. Inhale, come into your crescent lunge. Reach your biceps to the sky. Exhale, airplane your arms. Let's just move the arms 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, airplane those arms. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, airplane those arms and hold. Reach. Reach that left heel back, gaze forward. Shine your heart for 3 and 2. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, blossom open, warrior 2. Take a moment to find that nice shape. Breathe into that inner thigh. Activate that right glute. Sink into that front knee. Maybe bring those toes a little further forward. See if you can get that leg parallel or right thigh parallel with your mat. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, keep the legs just as they are and begin to slowly eliminate your warrior or reverse your warrior. I like to reach up, and as my back fingers track down my leg, then back. Really get a nice stretch into the wing on my right side. Now you have a tendency to come out of that front bend in the knee. See if you can stay deep in that knee tracking to the pinky toe in your reverse warrior. Little to no weight in this back hand. Breathe 3 and 2 and 1. Let's begin to cartwheel your hands down. Framing the front foot, pivot on the back, right foot meets the left, chaturanga, down dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, left toes high. Bend your knees, sweep your foot between your hands. Find your crescent lunge on the other side. Reach them up. Relax your shoulders down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, airplane the arms. Same legs, different arms. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, airplane arms. Hold. Really reach your right heel away from you. Inhale, biceps up. Exhale, warrior 2. Find that beautiful warrior 2 shape. Trying to keep your shoulders your arms at shoulder height. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Pausing here, inhale, flip your front palm. And let's reverse. Knee tracks to the pinky toe. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale, one more breath here. Slowly begin to cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Moving through your chaturanga and meeting me in downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gaze to the hands. Exhale, bend your knees and step your feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. From here, come right back into your chair pose. Take your time. Find that beautiful shape. Weights in your heels. Work by lifting your toes off the floor. Yes. Adding the arms by reaching them forward and then reaching them to the sky. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let's swing the arms back, airplane arms. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, swing them back, airplane arms. One more time, up. Airplane arms and hold, sit a little lower, reach the fingertips away, maybe turn the thumbs up. Shine the heart for 3, 2, inhale, straighten up palms. Exhale, fold that prayer right through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step or jump it back, moving through your chaturanga, meeting in downward facing dog. Big breath in, big gorgeous breath out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bend that knee, sweep your foot between your hands. Inhale, reach your biceps to the sky. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach your biceps to the sky. Exhale, airplane arms. One more time, reach them up. Airplane the arms. Now you can stay here and hold like we've done before, or maybe putting a little deeper bend in that front knee. You're going to come into your warrior 3. Flying that plane or airplane arms. 3, 2, begin to bend your standing leg and transition back Into your crescent lunge, arms reaching to the sky. Breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Let's add on. Moving into extended side angle. Elbow to the knee, fingertips to the sky. Turn the palm to the front, drop the bicep. Open up the arm, let it float to the floor, sink in, hold three. Hold two. And begin to lift up. And as you do so, begin to straighten out that front leg, give it a break. Reverse your triangle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bring those arms parallel. Bring your hands to your hips. Shrug your shoulders a little bit. Toe heel that back foot in. Reach arms to the front and back of your space. Inhale. Flip your front palm. And let's begin to reach. Left hip back, right fingertips forward. Squeezing inner thighs together. Tip-tap the arms. Trikonasana. Let's breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Taking the variation that feels good for you. I'm going to reach my left hand behind my back. Find a half bind. Float my bottom arm for the challenge. Let's breathe. Hold three. Hold two. And releases on the one. Reverse that triangle one more time. Begin to put a deep bend in that front knee, reversing the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down. Step or float right leg. Chaturanga. Down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Huge breath out. Inhale, left leg high. Bend your knees, keep your foot between your hands. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale up. Airplane arms and hold. Or begin to transition into those warrior three legs or airplanes. Recall because of where my arms are. Let's breathe. 3 and 2. Deep bend in your standing leg. Crescent lunge is where we meet. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Big breath in. Exhale, extend it and hold. So again, elbows on the knee, really working to try and get that shoulder out of your ear, fingertips to the sky. The difference between my shoulder and my ear. Yes. So I'm really pressing my forearm into my knee. I'm going to sink down, trying to get that thigh parallel with my floor. Drop my bicep. Let's breathe. Open up that arm. Little challenge. 3, 2. Lift it on up. And let's reverse. Tracking down the back right. Let's breathe. Hold 3. Deep bend in your front knee. 2. Lift back into 2. Straighten your front leg. Hands to the hips. Shrug those shoulders. Toe heel that back foot in. Reach the front and back of your space. Inhale, flip your front palm. Let's keep reaching as far forward as we can. Trikonasana is one of those postures that if you get there and it doesn't feel right, lift yourself back up and try again. Inhale. Exhale, taking the variation you did on the other side. Half binding if it works for you. Hold 3 and 2 and 1. Let's release. Slowly begin to lift up into reverse triangle. Start to bend your front knee. Big breath in. Hands cartwheel down, framing front foot, pivot on the back. Left foot meets the right. Chaturanga. Down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gaze to the hands. Exhale, bend your knees, step your feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane, the arms sit low. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, chair. Airplane arms and hold. Backs of the hands face each other, thumbs to the sky. Really work the hands together. Bring your gaze forward. Heels up for drinking bird. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2. Sink your heels, let the palms meet up and overhead and pause. Hold 3, 2. Exhale, prayer through the heart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, clench your hands, step or jump your feet back. Chaturanga. Meet me in down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more time through that sequence. Inhale, right leg high. Bend your knees, sweep it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach arms up. Airplane arms are begin to transition into airplane, regardless where you're at. Hold. Begin to bend standing leg. Let's meet everyone. Crescent lunge. Breath in. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, foot front palm. Let's reverse. Inhale, glide through 2. Let's go deep into the extended. Lifting back through 2. Let's reverse that triangle, straighten that front leg. Bringing arms parallel with your floor, Trikonasana. Inhale, reach. Keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching. Tick-tock the arms. Drop the bicep, make it feel good. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lifting back into Trikonasana reverse. Bend that front knee. Breath in. Exhale, hands come down. Step, or maybe this time float that right leg. Chaturanga. Down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, left foot steps between the hands. Inhale, crescent lunge, biceps reach up. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach them up. Airplane arms and hold, or begin to transition into airplane. Breathe. Begin to bend that standing leg. We'll all meet in crescent lunge. Arms reaching up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale. And exhale, find your extended. Inhale, come into 2. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, come into 2. Straighten your front leg. And begin to transition into your triangle, the opposite side. And I would encourage dropping the bicep up and overhead because it feels good. Inhale, lift up into your reverse triangle. Exhale, bend front knee, cartwheel, hands down. Step or float that left leg as you move through your chaturanga. And meet me in down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gaze to the hands. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop your feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Let's fold. Reverse. And prayer to the heart. Take a breath into your nose. Take a huge open mouth. Exhale. Inhale. Open mouth. Exhale. Yes. Let's make our way on down for a little core work. And we'll swing it on home. Nice flow today, guys. Yes. When you're ready, inhale. Sweep those arms up. Exhale, take a nice gentle forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your feet back. Hold your plank. Let's breathe. Remember, plank can be held with your knees down on the floor, either toes to the ceiling or toes flat on the mat. I'm going to come down onto my forearms and interlace my hands, being mindful that the elbows are directly below my shoulders. And breathe. Inhale. We'll dip the knees, almost like they're going to touch the floor, but not quite. Go. Dip right, left. Little taps, but try not to use the momentum of the bent knees. 5, really straighten and press through your heels. 4, 3, 2, 1. and hold. Keep pressing your floor away. Activate the arms, toe taps to the right, center, to the left, center, to the right, center, to the left, center, little faster, right, center, left, center, kicking the toes out, tapping them back in the middle. If you're doing the opposite of me, no problem, just keep moving. 5, breathe, 4, breathe, 3, 2, 1 more each side, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2 knees down. Climb your way back. Bring your forehead to the floor, reach your fingertips, press the back of your space. Really going to encourage you to come into traditional child's pose. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. For those of you who love that rabbit or hare pose, grabbing on your feet, coming onto the crown of your head, pressing your upper back towards the front of your space. Slowly hips to the heels, hands come either side of the face. Give your shoulders a roll. Take a big breath in. Huge breath out. Coming back into that child's pose or meeting me forearms on the mat for just one more little set of dolphin push-ups, curling the toes up, hips to the sky. Take a breath in. Slowly glide the face over your fist. Inhale, hips to the sky, and face over fist. Hips up, come forward. Press up, press forward. Press up, take it forward. Hips up and hold, or come forward and hold. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Now you can press back into that child's pose again, or if you'd like to transition with me into that forearm headstand, hands are interlaced. Open up the interlacing, little cradle or nest for your head. Nestling your head in that cradle with just a titch of your head touching the mat. Super mindful to activate those arm muscles. Super mindful to keep those elbows shoulder width distance. And then just curl your toes under. There's nothing for you to do here except that. If you're feeling ready, maybe lifting one or both legs to the sky, breathing as you do so. Regardless of the posture you've chosen, don't forget to keep breathing. You can come out of that forearm headstand with control, taking that body into a capital L. Or sometimes you fall out. Just be nice to your neck. Take a big breath in. Couple breaths here in child's pose. Let it go. Pressing yourself up, come sitting on your heels, heels to the left, legs around to the front. Be mindful that you take your feet all the way to the tops of your mat. So eventually when you lay down, excuse me, when you lay down, your body has mat to lay on. Let's move into a little bit of boat pose. Seems a little appropriate for today. Grabbing behind the knees, feet flat on the mat, just lean back. Try to keep a nice long line from the crown of your head to your tailbone. Float one or both toes. Then maybe you're going to switch. Maybe you're going to switch from one foot to the other. Maybe you're going to let both toes stay down. That's cool. Everybody has something they like to do in boat pose. Or maybe you hate to do boat pose. That's good. So today, maybe you're going to work those straight legs. Maybe straight arms. Let's breathe. 3, 2, 1. Do something different. Half boats. 3, 2, 1. Full boats. 3, 2, 1. Half boats. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Sit up. Oh, take your feet hips width distance. Let your right hand grab your left wrist. Sit super tall, elbows wrapped around your knees. Take an inhale, round your shoulders, let your chin fall towards your chest, gaze into the belly button. Maybe lift your toes off the mat, maybe let them hover. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Sit nice and tall. One vertebra stacks on top of the other. Make peace fingers with your hands. Slide the peace finger between your big toe and your second toe. And just lean back. Come on to the heels of your feet. Lean back just a little bit. See if you can hover them. Maybe you roll back. That's fine. Come right back and try again. Holding on to those big toes. Begin to press your heels away from you. Maybe you're able to straighten them. Maybe you're able to straddle them. Maybe your knees are bent. Just give it a try. Breathe. If your legs are together, bend your elbows and see if you can bring your forehead a little closer to your shins. Breathe. 3 and 2 and 1. Feet to the floor. Wrap those elbows around the knee. This time, left hand's going to grab the right wrist. Sit tall. Breath in. Exhale, round the shoulders. Gaze into the belly button. Deflate the toes. Big breath in. And slowly release. Bringing the feet flat on the mat. Feet in swift distance. Fingertips come behind the body. Press your floor away. Look stretch in the reverse tabletop. Gazing at the ceiling as you press the floor away and breathe into your shoulders. Maybe take a walk with a gaze across the ceiling and see what's happening behind you. Hands slowly come down onto your seat. Straighten out the legs, sweep arms up, take a breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Reaching towards those feet. As always, can't reach them today. Bend your knees, grab the outsides of your feet. Press your heels away from you and see if you can elongate the upper half of your body. Using the rhythm of inhale, long spine, and exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold. One more breath here. And slowly come on up. Now we'll reverse that tabletop once again. If you'd like to move with me, I'm going to reverse my plank. So pointing my toes, keeping my legs straight, going to press up, heel up, press floor away, bring the gaze to the ceiling. Walk the gaze across the ceiling. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Nice and slowly release. Shake it out. This time I'd love for you to bring your feet in. We're going to attempt to move into double pigeon. Right leg on the bottom if you're stacking the left leg on top. Feet are both flexed. Shins are stacked parallel with the top of the side of the mat. So not crisscross applesauce, but stacked joints. That doesn't work for you. Maybe keep one leg straight and then bring that right leg on top. I'm trying to get into that right glute, wherever you can get to that space. That's where I'd love for you to be. If you're able to stack the shins, just be nice to your knees. A pillow, a bolster, something to sort of take some of that pressure off of there. And tense your fingertips, sit tall. Notice when I do that, my left heel is giving my right knee a little bit of pressure. Really getting into those glutes and hips. Sit tall. And sometimes just walking the fingertips forward a little bit, you'll feel that stretch. Nothing more for you to do. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, reach. And slowly come on out, straighten out the legs. Be mindful of what leg you bent in first. So this time for me, the left leg's coming down. Foot is flexed, shin parallel with the top of the mat. I'm gonna wind up and put my right leg on top. And again, doesn't feel so good, right leg straight. Left leg will come on top of the right thigh. And inhale, long spine. Exhale, hinge. Inhale. Exhale, hinge. Really sending the breath into those hips. One more breath here. Nice and slowly release. Let's straddle those legs out. You decide how far or how wide you want them to be. I'm using the length of my mat because it sometimes hurts my heels when my feet are not on my mat. Feet are flexed. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring those fingertips forward and just pause. Feel that inner thigh stretch. You decide how far you want to go with it. Some of you I know will lay your body flat. You've got a bolster. Sometimes that bolster helps take some of that intensity out of the stretch as you roll yourself over the bolster. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Hands walk back. I'd love for you to take your bottom of your right foot, put it on the inside of your left thigh. Yeah. Left foot is straight, foot is flexed. Reach your fingertips to the sky, turn your body towards the left and fold over that left foot, grabbing onto the foot if it's available to you, or grabbing onto the leg and using that increment to help you fold forward. Breathing into your right wing. Each exhale takes you deeper. Slowly come on up. Reach those arms to the sky. Let your left arm come along the left side, or the inside of the left leg. Right arm reaches up and then over. Get that beautiful right side body stretch. As your right fingertips reach towards your left toes, keep sinking your right sits bone down toward the floor. Inhale, lift up, right hand comes behind the back. Point your left toes, reach your left fingertips up and over. Come onto your right knee and find that flash dance pose, as I call it, and sit back down. And then we'll switch it up. We do the same thing on the other side. Bottom of the left foot, inside right thigh. Reach your fingertips to the sky. Turn your biceps toward your right leg and fold over. Using the exhale to take you deeper. And slowly begin to lift yourself up. Reach your fingertips to the sky. Right arm comes along the leg, palm faces up. Take a breath in. Exhale. Find that beautiful side body stretch. Really keep reaching that left sits bone toward the floor as you do so. One comes behind the back. Reach right fingertips to the sky. Find your flash dance. And slowly come back to center. Both feet come together to touch. Take your thumbs just underneath the ball of your feet. Let's rock a little side to side. More intensity, the heels are closer to the pelvis. Less intensity, feet are further away from you. Rocking side to side, eventually finding that stillness. Thumb just underneath that ball of the feet. Elbows begin to press into the knees. Open up those feet like a book. Take a breath in and slowly release. Go ahead and extend your legs along the mat. Be mindful again that your feet are all the way to the top of your mat so that you're able to lay yourself down. Those of you with abdominal muscle separation, I would love for you to slide your way down. Rest of you, flex your feet, float your arms, fingertips reach towards the toes, toes reach towards the fingertips. Just before your shoulders touch the floor, I'd love for you to pause. And pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. It feels good. Point through your toes, reach your arms up and overhead, full body stretch. Big breath in. Huge, gorgeous breath out. Bend your knees, take your feet right to the edges of your mat. Make a capital T with your arms, palms face down. Drop your legs to the right gaze, to the left, gaze to the right. Take them back to the center. Windshield wiper the legs the other way, gaze to the left. Take them back to the center, bring them into your chest, but take them wide as you circle up the knees. And reverse. Knees together, feet flex, heels to the ceiling, toes towards the face. You can hold the legs, you can use a strap or towel on the legs. Let's float the arms at the sides, palms facing up. I really want you to work toward really straight legs, heels to the ceiling, toes towards the face. Breathe behind the knees. Lift your head up, bring your chin to your chest, and keep your chin as close to the chest as you can. Put your head back down. See if we can glue that low back to the floor as you breathe. And as you work from your hips to your heels, see if you can let the rest of your body, like your shoulders and your arms, just relax. Release the gripping in your jaw. Take the tension from your jaw and bring it to your core, belly button to your spine. Spine presses to the mat. Challenge a little bit more, separate the feet. And as your toes curl towards the face, maybe you feel that in your shins. Let's fold here for 3 and 2. Point your toes from your knees to your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Knees circle one direction. And knees circle the other direction. Slowly extend the right leg, pull that left leg, pull the right knee in. You can grab onto the bottom of that right foot into half happy baby. So I'm grabbing on with both hands. You can grab on just like we usually do, the inside arch with the right hand, or the outside arch with the right hand. Or for me today, I'm using both. I'm trying to see if I can get that knee a bit closer to my armpit, really get a deep happy baby on this side. Breath in. Bend your left leg, left foot flat on the floor. Let's find your figure 4. So open up the floor. Right leg's flat, right foot is flexed. Lifting the foot off the floor, let's interlace the hands behind the thigh. Pull the thigh in, elbow to the knee. Breathing into the right hip again. Left foot to the floor, capital T, arms, palms face down. Keeping the legs in the figure 4 shape or crossing like I am doing. Take a breath in. Exhale, begin to set your legs to the left side of your space. Using a bolster, a pillow, whatever you might have to support it if it's too much on your low back. And then taking a couple moments to marinate here. So use the exhale to see if you can get a little bit deeper. I'm going to encourage you to keep your shoulders on the mat. You want a little bit more, lift your head up, take your gaze opposite your legs, and then blink your eyes closed and soften in the twist. Both hands come back to the floor, press your floor away, lift up those legs, yes. And uncross the legs, right leg extends. Pull the left knee in, take your half happy baby on the other side. Any variation with the hands that feels good, but just try to get deep into that left hip. Bend your right knee, right foot flat on the floor, figure 4 other side. Pressing the knee away, keeping that top leg, foot flexed for me, that's my left. Interlace hands behind that right thigh, pull it in, and press the knee away. And press the heel to the right. Foot to the floor, capital T, arms stay on the floor or cross the legs. Breath in, exhale. Find your supine twist, other side, dropping legs to the right. Shoulders stay on the mat. Lift head, take your gaze away from your legs. See how that feels. Feels okay? Blink your eyes closed and soften in the twist. Gaze to the center, lift those legs back to the center, uncross the legs. Bring the knees to the chest, take them wide as you circle even place. Knees back together, forearms around the shins, squeeze, forehead to the knees. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, blossom open into your final resting posture, Shavasana. Feet come towards the corners of your mat, arms are at your sides, palms facing up. Take a couple moments to fidget. Get your body comfortable on your mat and in your space. And then as you shut down your eyes, also shut down that mind chatter. Coming back to your normal breath. Give yourself this gift of stillness of the body. Eventually I'll call you back and we'll round this class out, but For right now, just trust that this is where you are supposed to be. Finding stillness of body and of mind as you surrender here in your final resting posture, Shavasana. Begin to find some movement. Unless you're lucky to be able to stay in your Shavasana. Circle those wrists, ankles, wiggle those fingers and toes till eventually you find that full body stretch, reaching your arms up and overhead. And pointing through your toes. Bend the knees, bring feet flat on the floor, and roll to your right or your left side to pause for a moment in that fetal position. Take a moment to hit your reset button and press yourself up to a comfortable seat, sitting tall on the mat. And rock side to side, one vertebra stacks on top of the other, hands to the knees. Give yourself some shoulder rolls, maybe some neck circles. Yes. And then finding some stillness, inhale, sweep those arms up and overhead, let the palms meet and slide that prayer right into heart center. Blinking the eyes, close and circling back to the beginning of the class. Maybe you set a dedication or intention for your practice today. That's true for you, let it come to mind and exhale it out with your next breath. Thank you, thank you, thank you for making it to your practice today and sharing your practice with me. As always, it is a privilege to guide you. Lifting the thumbs to the eyebrows, let's bow forward to seal this practice. Namaste. Peace, everyone. Have a beautiful Tuesday. Enjoy the sunshine. Enjoy the summer.